Hello everybody, we are doing a craft today. And so what it is we're actually going to make some little D&D health potion rollers. And so supplies that you need. The bottles that'll fit your D4. I got mine at Dollar Tree and they were filled with these seashells. And I just popped the cork out and poured them out. Next up, your resin. I use Amazing Clear Cast because it's like the only thing I can get around my place. Ooh. I've got a sheet of cardboard to go under my workstation because I don't currently have any silicone mats. This is optional. But to get bubbles out, you could either use a lighter or a heat gun, and I'm going to be using my heat gun. Mixing cup, or two, depending on how you prefer to mix. Your additive for coloring, which I'm going to have Liquitex acrylic ink in the shade Naphthol Crimson. And then I may or may not, I am still undecided, use this red mica powder to add swirls. So we'll see. Woo! Let's get started. Upon further consideration, I realized that these definitely don't have a low enough minimum for the amount of resin I'm planning to put in these. I don't think, at least. We'll see, I could be wrong. But I'm actually just going to use my smaller ones. And I'm gonna make about 20 milliliters is my plan. So woo. What I like to do when I'm making just a little is to mark with Sharpie how much I need of each and just mix them in one cup. So that's what I'll be doing now. This needs 10, 20. Oh, and I totally forgot, but you will need a stir stick. Woo. And do as I say, not as I do, and by that I mean definitely wear gloves and not just go at it like I'm about to. I am, however, I'm in a well-ventilated area and I'm wearing a mask. So we're gonna pour some of my Part A. We're actually going to set it down so I can see it. And we have reached the 10 mark. Just about. There we go. Whoop. There we go, 10 mark. And Part B. You gotta be careful with the Part B of this brand. It's a lot thinner, so it comes out quicker. So I just wanted to warn you guys. And there's 20. And now we're going to, before I even do any of the additives and stuff, I'm going to mix thoroughly for about 1 to 2 minutes. So, woo. I want to mix until it's clear and you don't see any of like the swirls or the thickness. You want it to be an all uniform consistency. Okay, next up, heat time. But I'm gonna have to do that in a different area because this one does not have a plug-in near me, so woo. I was wrong, there's this plug-in semi near me, so I'm gonna stir and heat. You want to try and heat up any big bubbles you see. There we go. And I have seen a little speck that I'm gonna pull out now. And we're gonna move back to how we were. Woo. We're only going to add a single drop of this Liquitex. We're gonna move our bottles out of the way as I mix and see what that does. Maybe 2 drops. And then mix. I think 2 drops is just what I need to get this kind of see-through thick red. Now I'm just gonna portion out my mica. You can use whatever you want. I'm just gonna use a plastic spoon to dip out a little bit. Just a little bit though. I don't want to add too much of this and it changed the color. I just want enough to be shimmery. But maybe just a bit more. That's not quite the amount of shimmer I was hoping for. That gets that kind of shimmery look I'm looking for. Cool. Next up, we're gonna pour and hope I don't mess up. First, however, we're gonna zoom out so you guys can watch me pour, hopefully. Now I'm real hopeful that I can just pour this in and not hit anything, but we'll see. That's about all I want to pour for the moment, and let's go for the other one. I'm gonna pull you guys in to look. And here's what they look like now. I'm going to heat them up with the heat gun some, see if I can't get rid of any of those bubbles you can kind of see. And then I'll show you them once they've dried. Bye-bye, guys. So guys, this is the completed jar, and the other one that had the lower, darker amount has already been gifted. But yeah, so this is it with 10 D4 in it. It fits well. You can't roll it with this amount, but if you've only got like your 2 in here, you can roll it like, ooh. Well, first you could roll it like this with the 10. Woo. And have your numbers. Or if you've just got your 2 for a potion of healing, you can shake and roll. Now these 2, I decided I wanted something a little bit of a lighter reddish pink color. And I wanted it to be, ooh, if I can bring it over here, more shimmery. And the bubbles, I don't know. This type of jar just really wants to collect the bubbles right there no matter what I did. But right now what I'm gonna do is this optional piece where I'm gonna take some twine, and I've already made the little tags out of some craft paper. And it says Potion of Healing, and then it's got the types of healing potions with the amount of dye you need. And I'm just gonna tie these on real quick, and then I'll show you guys what they look like. Bye-bye. Alright guys, here are the finished bottles with the twine and the tag with the type of potions. This is the one that you saw me making in the video with the smaller amount of resin and the slightly darker resin. And then here's the other one that has more resin, slightly more see-through-ish with the shimmer. I'll link where I got the dice down below. And yeah, that's it guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.